Good morning. It's December 5th, 2024, and this is Clayton in Dubuque. And something that I've really looked forward to in my RC aviation hobby is getting the current generation technology transmitters with wireless trainer function. And with help of EAA Chapter 327 in Dubuque, we now have gear suitable for this. And this is, of course, Spektrum technology, DX6e. And I just want to simply demonstrate it in function. And then in a separate video, I'll address some of the challenges that went with binding it. But my dog's walking around if you're curious. So right now, I've got the transmitters turned on to save time. I have function on the master transmitter 1. There is a bind function just like every other pairing technology you use in telephony. And the activation and deactivation is assignable. So one of the things I ran into in the setup was that I had to get it back to a switch that I could activate and deactivate with. The transmitter does a good job of saying, hey, there's no slave attached. You're in the slave mode. Slave mode for me is toward me in the function 1 direction. Activate is toward you. And in this instance, you've got equipment where you activate the buddy box, which I've done now, and nothing. But if I cycle it and activate the buddy box, I've got it. And there's the prop on the slave. So what did I do there? I could slave, let the student fly, let go, take over, and then hit the button again, and nothing would happen. So it does require a cycling of the activation switch, which, okay, I can live with, but that's new for me. I think it also introduces a level of control that's fantastic. One other quick thing that I just want to make as an observation is, for such a long time, I've been unsuccessful with FPV video, and so much wanted to be able to effectively slave a second transmitter to control the camera. And while that functionality isn't described in the instructions, it's a very straightforward thing to assign channels to your slave transmitter and then hand that transmitter to the person maneuvering the FPV camera on a winged aircraft platform, or obviously on a quadcopter or what have you. But being that I've always struggled with that mode, I've tried tricopters very successfully. I just think it's really cool that you can just slave functions through the buddy box function. So in any event, that's what I wanted to show. I'm working with the Civil Air Patrol chapter a bit, and we're having a Christmas banquet tonight, and we're going to do some carrier landings on the floor in the gymnasium. Merry Christmas 2024.